Hey, pageant fans. Welcome to a live episode of Two Cents on Pageantry. If you were here earlier, you know we were just having some technical difficulties, so I had to close out the live stream and restart the whole thing. So hopefully you're coming back and joining us again. But if you're just joining us, we are going to be talking about Miss Universe Philippines 2025 because they have already kicked off their competition. Earlier this week, I think it was, they did their whole press reveal and then they just released their headshots. So I took a quick look at them and I kind of just quickly decided on who are the ladies that caught my eye straight out of the jump. So I didn't spend too much time thinking about it, just sort of went for it. Um, so we're gonna start at the top and work our way down. I didn't really put them in any order. I'm just going by alphabetical order. So we're just gonna talk about them a little bit and see, um, who I want to see who some of your favorites are. So be sure to comment down below if we have the same favorites or same standouts. So yeah, let's get into this. All right, so we are going to start with, let's see, Angeles City. So, yes, I saw this photo and I thought, oh my gosh, wow. I am absolutely mesmerized by her eyes. Like, whoever did her makeup did her justice because I am loving the gold shimmer fading into that dark brown. It is really, really beautifully blended, and I think it just enhances her eyes so much. And then she's giving us a very like dreamy eyed kind of look. It's all very romantic. That's what I would say. It's very romantic, and I'm loving, she's got great volume in the hair, very soft waves. Um, and then I just love the expression in her face. It's giving everything you would want it to give. And I love that she went for simpler earrings, knobs. She made her face do the talking. So I think this was perfection. And I think she really stands out in this image. Now, the next person that caught my eye was Bacolod City. She is beautiful. I am loving her eyes. I just feel like she kind of looks like a real life like Barbie or something, like just like a doll. I just think she looks so pretty. I love when contestants make eye contact with the camera because there's just something about the eyes that are the windows to our souls, and she is just pulling me into her with her eyes, and I think she just looks very naturally beautiful. And I love her hair. I love how it looks like it's just, just blowing a little bit on the side there. So I think that looks really nice. And I do like this pose for her. Like I think she looks really, really pretty here. Oh, I love this photo. This is one of the most standout photos, and it's because she's one of the few girlies that is actually smiling with her teeth, and she has such a beautiful, beautiful smile. I actually love her teeth. Like, I cannot stop staring at her teeth. Like, clearly, her smile is her superpower, and she should keep smiling because she looks so, so gorgeous. Again, another natural beauty. Like, you can tell she's wearing makeup, but you can also see that the goal with her was to keep it natural. Like, the contour isn't heavy, the blush isn't heavy, she's not got a whole lot of highlight going on. Yes, she's wearing lashes, but it just all feels very natural, and I think that was purposeful and intentful to make her natural beauty shine through, and it sure does. I mean, her earrings are even like really small, and so you're not even really noticing them too much, and that is, I think, strategic because they wanted her face, her natural beauty, her smile just to radiate, and it really does. And you can see it's a genuine smile, and that is something that I would say about that I love about contestants. When you can smile genuinely, you can see the smile in her eyes. Like, she's got this brightness that's in her eyes. Like, you can genuinely tell that this is a real smile. And sometimes when you see girls smiling on stage, they're like smiling so hard that they lose that sparkle in their eye. And not every, believe it or not, as beautiful and as wonderful as smiles are, not everyone can give that like powerful, like beautiful, genuine smile. And I feel like it's very, very beautiful here. And I can't stop staring at it. Like it stands out among the rest. I love this photo of Baguio City. I think that she is beautiful. Like I'm loving the intensity in the eyes. I again, she's captivating me with her eyes, and she's forward facing, and not a lot of women can pull off a forward facing image. Most of the time you'll see women turn to the side, giving us profile. And that's because usually those are more flattering photos, but she clearly, I think her face looks very proportioned, and that's probably why it works so well. I'm loving the shape of her eyebrows and like the makeup and everything. You can see everything is just being pulled up. So they're pulling her face up, giving her a natural like facelift with the makeup. And I think that looks really, really good on her. Again, loving that the hair is out of her face and we can see her earrings. And it's just soft and like not doesn't feel like she's trying too hard. It just feels like this feels like the first image that they snapped. I don't know how you say this name. Is it Bengay, Benyay? I'm not sure, but you guys comment down below and let me know. Now, this photo also jumped out at me, and I was a little disappointed when I went to look at her Instagram and saw that her complexion is actually a lot lighter than this. I think she looks extremely bronzed here to the point where it's just a little bit misleading for me personally. That's one thing I would say, ladies, is don't overdo it with the sun, with the tanning and all of that. Like, obviously, if you want a little bit of color, totally fine. But I just feel like this feels very dark for her natural complexion. Like it's almost a little too dark. She's looking a little too bronze for me, but I still think she looks gorgeous. I think that I love the hair color and I love the sleekness of the straight hair. I think that's really beautiful. I think it all complements her eye color very well and lip color. I think she stands out and she looks really beautiful. I would just say tone it down with the tanning. Behold. I am loving this because again, it's giving me natural beauty. I think her eyebrows, I love them. They look very natural, like just like it looks like she did it herself and she's just like, I'll just put a little bit of eyebrow gel on here and boom, that's it. But yeah, she is looking very beautiful here. I love this pose for her. I just think she's really, really pretty. I don't know how you say this one. Is it Butuan City? I think she looks really pretty. I love this photo of her. I love her hair as well. Like her hair looks very like silky, soft, smooth. She could be in like a hair commercial because she has really, really nice hair. And I think that again, it's very natural. The only thing I don't love about this photo is her hands. They're quite distracting in the photo, especially that one finger that's sticking up. Kind of looks like she's giving us, the finger. Not the best, but I think she's gorgeous. Like, I just love her face. She's really pretty, and her eyes as well. And I think she's killing it with the facial expression for me, at least. Cebu City. Hello, Cebu. I love her hair color. I love the wind-blown look. I love the parted lip and the way she's just looking up. There's a lot of light in her eyes, like a lot of not just like artificial light, but just glow, natural glow in her eyes. And she just looks excited to be there. I do wish that they had like done a little bit of touch up around her eyes just because she does look like she has a bit of bags under her eyes. That would have been nice to give it a little bit of a touch up because her eyes look a little bit tired under because of the bags. But yeah, and the other thing I would change is the waterline color that she has in there. I know the reason why people use that is because it's meant to like make the eyes pop more, but I feel like it's almost too much of a stark contrast between the the waterline and then the lash line. like that the black that's in the lash line and the waterline, it just a little bit too much of a stark contrast for me personally, but I still think she looks beautiful. Like this is a really well lit photo, like backlighting, you can tell because you can see the back of her hair is being highlighted as well, like you can really see the color in it, and then from the front waves as well. So this is whoever, I don't know if they all got their photos done by the same person, I'm gonna assume so. They did a really good job with her with the editing and everything. It looks very beautiful. I love that we get to see her beauty mark right there. I have one as well, and she's got one right here, I believe, as well. So yeah, it's not overdone. It looks very soft and just very glowy, and I love it. Davao, I think she has one of the most unique faces in the competition this year. I think she just looks very, I don't know, like just very different, very island girl, especially with the flower in her hair. And I feel like she's not doing too much. I think she's just giving us a soft and simple sort of expression, but still has a little bit of intensity, but not like too much. Just more like almost like a come hither, but not too intense. And I like it. I like this for her. She looks really pretty here, and I think she's definitely a standout. She's a unique face, a face that you won't forget. Okay, I love this photo because it's a slightly different pose. She is looking over the shoulder. Her head is tilted a little bit up, but not so up that we're looking up into her nose. So I think she did really well with that. And again, excellent lighting here, getting that backlighting. I am a sucker for like big hair. I do love big hair, and I think that I love the big hair in the front there. I think that looks really nice. It really opens up the face because it's not laying on the face and covering and creating shadows. It's lifted, and I love that. I think she looks so gorgeous. In her eyes really stand out here. They're beautiful, and also I love the shape of her eyebrows. Very, very pretty. I don't know, how do you say this? Elegant city? Is that how you would say it? I think she looks very different from the other girls simply because her hair is up in an updo. I think she might be the only person, if I remember correctly. She might be the only person that has an updo, and I think that looks really, really nice on her. And the only thing I don't love about the her makeup is like maybe two things is the blush. She's got some blush going on there that I'm like, it's a bit heavy handed. And then the lip color, like there's almost like to me bit of a clash between the lip color and the blush. Like I think it's just like too much, but other than that, the eyes look really nice. Like she's got some nice highlight in the corner there, and just it just does complement her eye shape really well. I just wish that they had toned down the blush a little bit so that it wasn't so much of a like in your face kind of look. But other than that, I think she looks really, really beautiful. Ilo City. I think this is another natural beauty right here. Like you can see she's wearing makeup, but it's not heavy handed, it's not overdone. I am loving her smile, gorgeous smile. I love the shape of her eyes. She's got really beautifully shaped eyes, and the eyebrows complement that really nicely. And I think she just looks very effortless, and I love that for her. Loving the hair. Everybody has really nice hair, and so far, like no problems with the hair. Like it looks really, really nice. So I think this is a gorgeous photo, and I can't wait to see more from her. Isabella, she's giving us dark and sultry. That's what I'm feeling from her. Like look at her hair. Now this photo is interesting because it doesn't have a whole lot of backlighting, and I don't know if that was on purpose. Like they wanted her to have more of a sultry kind of look. And I mean, she is giving that with the intensity in the eyes. They are just like, ooh, stunning. They're pulling me in. They're mesmerizing me. It's like it's very sexy. It's a very sexy look, and I think she looks stunning like this. I love this for her. Laguna, I think she looks really young here, and like I don't know how old she is. So she looks very, very young to me. And so she looks very gorgeous. I love the highlight. Like I love how, like, you can see the highlight on her nose and on her cheek and on her forehead there. Like it's bringing all the right kind of glow to her skin. And I think she looks naturally beautiful. Like again, not heavy handed. Like you can tell she's got some bronzer and some highlight and some blush going there, but it doesn't feel like harsh. And her eyes, like they kept it very simple on the eyes, not a whole lot going on there, at least from what I can see. And like I like the lashes, they're very natural. I think she just looks pretty, like just very, very pretty. I love this photo. I love the hair color. That is a gorgeous hair color for her. It really complements her eyes, and I love the makeup. She looks very, very gorgeous here. She's got a chiseled jawline. I love a good chiseled jawline, and her neck is nice and long. Ladies, you always want to try to elongate that neck as much as possible because honestly, like that just looks so good when you do that. So yeah, like that is perfection to me. I think she looks stunning here. I think it's interesting that she's not wearing any earrings. Is her ears even pierced? I can't tell. It doesn't look like her ears are pierced, but she looks really good. And I feel like, I don't know, like I'm kind of on the fence about the earrings because, like, on one hand, I kind of wish she had some earrings, but then I feel like without the earrings, it really does allow us to pay attention to her gorgeous face. Okay, I think this is Malay. Oof, this is giving me like, it's giving me, what is it giving me? It's giving me like almost like modern day um Adam's family vibes, Morticia vibes, like the very, very dark hair and then very dark eyebrow. I love that. Like it's very sexy and the sleekness of it. Very sexy look with the parted lip. I'm feeling this photo a lot from her, and like the way she is just, you know, pulling me into her with her eyes and that sexy parted lip. Mm, she nailed this for me. Like this is very fierce. It's very sexy. Very well done. How do you say this? Montelupa? Teresita? Oh, she has my name. Um, I think gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like it's edgy, it's fierce, it's sexy, it's everything we want to see in a Miss Universe. So I expect to see some really great things from her. She is definitely a standout just from this headshot alone. And I love her eyes. I love what they're saying. I love the facial expression. Um, I would have loved to have seen her, I think, with maybe a side part rather than a middle part. But I'm loving the sleekness of her hair. I think she just looks, she's just such a standout. Like, there's no denying it. She's just gorgeous, and I can't wait to see more from her. Naga City. Okay, so her photo is very different from the other contestants thus far. Like she's wearing a high neck top, but I don't hate it. I actually really like it. I guess because it does make her stand out, and she is giving us sexy glam, and I'm loving it. I love the color of her eyes. I love how she's giving us dreamy but intense eyes at the same time, especially with the facial expression. It's very sexy. So yeah, she's killing it, and I cannot wait to see more from her. Like I want to know more about who she is. So I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on her. Occidental Mindoro. I think this is very unique. I love this hair color on her. The only thing I would change is her, when you're doing a fierce face, ladies, we want to make sure that the corners of our lips are not pointing downward, but they're pointing upward and kind of giving us more of a gentle, subtle smile. And I do would love I would love to see that from her, is having that more gentle, subtle smile. But other than that, there's like a glow in her eyes that I really like, and yeah, a glow and an intensity there. And again, with the makeup, the eyeshadow really works. I'm loving this eyeshadow look on her, and like the eyeliner giving it that intensity. Chef's kiss. Perfection. Okay, I don't know how you say this one, but it's Ozamis City. I thought this was very natural looking. I think she is killing it with the eyes. Like it is fierce. It's like intense. It's like mm, she is like it's like she is really trying to like allure us with her eyes, and it is working, girl, because when I saw this I was like, dang girl, like look at them eyes, like look at those eyes that I cannot stop staring at her eyes, just the intensity alone in them. This is really well done. Pasig, I just think she looks so innocent and so sweet and just like very natural and just very soft glam. I love this photo of her. I think she looks really pretty. I just wish that there was a bit more in her eyes. Like it's almost there, just a bit more. Something is missing from her eyes. I would have loved to have seen a little bit more from her in her eyes, but I think this was a good first shot. Quezon Province, our girl Atisa. Okay, so I'm seeing some differences here than her previous performance. So I think the last time she had a very sleek do, if I remember, and it was very very glam, very fierce makeup, and very fierce expression. Whereas this now, she seems a bit more softer. We've got a nice plump lip going on, not too much going on in the eyes in terms of makeup, but you can see the blush, you can see a little contour. Yeah, it looks like she's going for more of a natural look this time around, which I am not mad at. I feel like it is presenting her in a completely different light. And if I remember correctly, for the press presentation, she wore like this shimmery black suit, and she had like a bow in her hair. And I feel like, while I personally, it wasn't something I expected to see from her. I didn't like hate it, but I didn't absolutely love it. But it does make me think that she's going for sort of that softer glam kind of look instead of that fierce sexy vibe, and I'm curious to see how that will play out for her. I'm curious to see like what she does next, if she's gonna stick with this, or if she's gonna like give us versatility and kind of go in between. But it's giving, like someone said in the comments, fresh. It's giving fresh. This is giving a different kind of girl, and I'm very excited and very curious to see like how she continues on in the competition. Like, will she continue this way? Will we get a little versatility? But I'm not mad. I think this is refreshing, just absolutely refreshing. And again, I just love to see when girls recompete and they take the time to study and learn from their previous performance and just take that and run with it. So let's see how she does. I have no idea how to say this one. You guys gotta help me. Is it Kirino or something like that? But anyway, I thought, wow, is she even wearing makeup? Because her skin looks flawless. She just looks naturally beautiful. Like, she has great skin. Okay, her hands are in the photo, and I don't really subscribe to the hands thing, but I think that it works here because her nails don't look super distracting. It looks like she has French tip, and it's just very natural, very neat, and her hands don't look tense, they look soft, and so I feel like it works, and it's giving me like skincare editorial photo. Like, I could see this being a photo for skincare. I think she just looks gorgeous. Like, wow. Samar Island. Okay, I am loving the color of her hair. I'm loving the soft, loose waves, and her eyes look really beautiful in this photo. The only thing I would change is the lips. The corner of the lips are pointing downward. I would love to see them point upward a little bit. Give us a little bit of a smirk. Just change that into a smirk, and it would be perfection. Looks like just perfect. Ooh. Talk about sleek and sexy. Woo! I love this. I am loving the plumpness of her lips. Like, ooh, they look so juicy and so plump. And I'm loving her eyes. I love the eyeshadow. And also, this photo is very dark, but it works. It's just giving me that edginess. Like, ooh, I can't wait to see Chelsea. Chelsea is giving me vibes. Like, she's gonna be one to watch. She's definitely one to watch because this right here, I love it. Like, oh, this is one that made me stop what I was doing when I saw it. I was like, absolutely, it's given everything, everything to gig. This was a very unusual photo compared to the rest of them just because I feel like it was giving me old Hollywood glam, especially with the hair like flipped under. Well, I'm assuming it's flipped under. I don't know. Maybe her hair is actually that short. Maybe. And is she the one that during the press presentation did like that turn when she finished introducing herself? Because I thought that that made her stand out. Like, this is giving class, it's giving elegance. Really, really nicely done. It's very simple. And you can see she did also use like a lighter color on her waterline, but I don't feel like it's too jarring. And I think that's because on her lash line isn't as intense with the black mascara. So I think it really does work. The only thing is we lose a little bit of lighting, you know, with the eye closest to her hair. Like I wish there was a little bit more lighting there just to kind of brighten that up and just so we could see the rest of her face because it does kind of disappear into her hair. But other than that, it looks very beautiful, very elegant, very soft glam. Again, not too harsh with the makeup. These girls this year look like they really wanted a soft glam look. They want to show their natural skin, and I'm here for it. They just look beautiful, just like stunning. Okay, I love this photo. I think it's just so pretty, and I love her hair. I'm just loving her eyes as well. The shape of her eyes are really, really pretty. And I think that she did a good job with this. Again, she's forward facing, not in exactly the best pose to pull off, but she pulls it off well, and I think she deserves a little applause for that. She looks good here. I love the highlight in the corner of her eyes. You can tell that they really like had a lot of lighting and it was very, very bright, and she looks really good here. Like her skin looks really nice. So yeah, I love her eyebrows too. They're not like too done, but you can tell that they're shaded in a little bit, but they kept like a little bit of the natural look at the front of the brows, which I think looks nice, serve to soften up the look a little bit. Yeah, I think she is looking gorgeous here. Not my favorite earrings, would have gone for something else, but other than that, yeah, I think she's killing it. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the ladies that stood out to me. I want to hear from you guys. Who are some of your standouts? Who are you eyeing? I can't figure out who she looks like. She looks like a celebrity, and it's gonna like come to me after the live is over. But she just looks like a celebrity, and I can't picture it. Who do you guys think she looks like? I can't picture it, but she does look like a celebrity. But yeah, I think the ladies look strong this year. Very, very strong. And I cannot wait to see them compete. I can't wait to see what Miss Universe Philippines has in store for us this year. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm most looking forward to their walks. I can't wait to see that because that's always super fun. Miss Universe Philippines always brings it when it comes to the walk. So I'm excited to see that content come out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Oh, someone is asking me, hey T, quick question. Do you offer coaching for women who don't want to enter pageants, but just for daily application? Yes, of course. You know what? I should have my email. I'll put my email in the description box below. So just email me and we can go from there. But yes, I definitely work with women, whether you want to enter a pageant, whether you don't, it's pageant coaching is applicable to your everyday life. Like the skills you learn through pageant coaching can take you so far because when you think about it, you're doing interview skills. Who couldn't stand to learn some interview skills? We all go on job interviews. It's great. You know, public speaking, it only enhances your confidence. So why not? And of course, you know, we women, we love to walk in heels, and you want to be confident when you walk in heels. So yes, absolutely. I work with women who want to enter pageants, who don't want to enter pageants. It's perfectly fine. And sometimes women think they don't want to enter pageants, and they go through training and they realize, actually, I could do this. I could do this. So they go and they enter a pageant and they do it. So, you know, I say if it's something you're interested in, definitely message me and we'll go from there. But yeah, I look forward to hearing from you, Keisha. So thank you for the question. If there's anyone else out there who has a question, I'll wait around for a few minutes. But yes, definitely hit me up for pageant coaching. Love that question. Um, so Keisha, since you're on live, do you have any standouts, any favorites for Miss Universe Philippines? I'll just wait to see if she answers. But yeah, um, I really am excited for Atisa. I love to see people recompete. I think it's, and then I think because I live in the Cayman Islands and we don't have women recompeting very often, it's only just now starting to be a thing. So whenever I see other countries with women who recompete, I'm like, yes, because they usually do really, really well. Honestly, like, I mean, Catriona Gray, she was Miss World Philippines. She went all the way to the top two, first runner up. You know, she didn't win, but you know that saying of, you know, it's a redirection. Don't look at it as a loss. You're being redirected to something that might be an even better fit for you. And she came to Miss Universe. She won Miss Universe Philippines, and then she went straight to the Miss Universe competition and won that too. So, ooh, Cebu City. I'm so soft about her. Let me pull her up. Um, let's see. Yeah, Cebu. Yes, she is gorgeous. I mean, they all are, and I think that's part of what makes it so challenging. And that's why, like, when it comes to this level of pageantry, you have to really be on your P's and Q's because it literally could come down to like the smallest thing. Like, if I were judging at this level of pageantry, you have to just like look at everything, even things that people think are small things and could be the difference between someone getting first runner up and someone actually winning because the competition is just so tight, and Miss Universe Philippines really has a strong tight competition. So it's going to be interesting, and I'm excited to see how it all plays out. I can't wait to see what's next. I also really love the tourism videos that they do, and I'm looking forward to those. Hopefully I get to do a review of that. Sometimes I get really busy and then I don't get to like review them in a timely manner. But yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more lives for Miss Universe Philippines just so I can keep up with it because I think there are like 60 something of them. That's a lot of people to like keep up with. So it's gonna be challenging, but I'm gonna do my best to try and watch them all and keep up with it the best I can. Ooh, that's a good question. What's my take on the current evolution of the Miss Universe system? Yeah. Miss Universe. Oh my goodness. It really has become a shell of what it once was, honestly. And I'm just hanging on, not because of what I'm seeing right now, but because I am hanging on to that time when they were just in its heyday. Like ever since I saw that Paula was stepping down, I was like, what is happening right now? What is happening? Why is this happening? Why is Paula leaving us? And yeah, it's really gone down the drain, honestly. I mean, I support the women who want to compete and I wish them the best, but I just know like it's not the same, and it's so unfortunate because pageantry is such a beautiful thing. And you know, Anne, Raul, and Osmel, I don't know what the end goal is. What is the end goal? Because if the end goal is to make back your money, you're not gonna do it by alienating your audience. And that's what they're doing. they're alienating it on it. So the moment that Anne took on the pageant, it was just like announcement after announcement after announcement of like news that did make no sense to us. Like, and she didn't care. She clearly didn't care. Like they don't care. They get up on social media and are critiquing the girls' photos before the competition starts and everything, and it's just like, what are you doing? You are the owners of the organization. You should not be talking about the girls this way. You should be like uplifting them. And it's just like the way they're going about things makes me question what exactly is their end goal with this competition. And now we see that they have given the license to Nawat for Miss Universe Thailand. I'm like, I've never seen that done before. And I don't know how they do that, because from what I understand, Nawat has said some really bad things about Miss Universe organization in the past. So it's a little bit hypocritical to me that you would give someone who's spoken poorly about your organization, you would give them a license for your pageant, but then you would take away the title from Miss Universe Argentina because she passed negative remarks about the organization. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, what are y'all doing over there? Like, that makes zero sense. But you know what? It's the money. Money talking. And Donnie Walker did a really good video the other day about it, where she talked about the fact that it seems like Miss Universe organization under Anne's leadership wants to get more into product sales, which we saw during Miss Universe. They were really pushing them lip glosses and whatever else they had them girls talking about. They were really pushing that, and apparently that's something that Nawat does and does well. So she's saying that they probably want to capitalize on that, which I guess if she's trying to make back her money, that makes sense. But it's just like, you're willing to sacrifice the integrity of your pageant to do this? Like, come on now. What are you what are you doing? One thing I will say though is, with Nawat having the license for Miss Universe Thailand, is we can expect a really good Miss Universe Thailand and a really good Miss Universe, because it's gonna be in Thailand. So I'm like, at least we'll get like a really amazing show. Because I will say, Miss Grand International, their productions are top tier productions, like really really well done. Now, what is Miss Universe gonna look like this year? I don't know, because whatever they gave us last year was not it. Like that evening gown competition, what was that? What was that? And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you took out the evening gown competition for what? Who asked for that? Nobody asked you to do that. Then when we asked for it back, all you gave us was like a 10-second look at the ladies. Like, huh? That's such a slap in the face to the ladies and to us as the pageant fans. I'm just like, I'm really trying very hard to hold on to keep watching this thing, because you all are making it so hard. So hard. And it's like every day there's something else. We're only in it's only February, and already we've like had so much drama with Miss Universe. And I don't know if you guys saw the recent post from Miss U Updates from a past judge who works as a sports crisis management person, and she was talking about how she was really highlighting how Layla Rose, who is the franchise holder for Miss USA, has like not been supporting the current Miss USA, nor was she like supporting or being helpful or even being kind really to the previous Miss Teen USA and Miss USA Noelia, which we know they resigned because of, bullying and harassment. So she was saying that this is really a Miss Universe thing and they need to do something about it. I've been saying that too. Like, they clearly do not care, and that's it. They only care about the money, because I don't think they're doing any kind of background checks or anything on any of these license holders. Any person, it seems like, as long as they can pay the franchise fee, they will give it to them. No questions asked. So I am not holding my breath that they're gonna do anything about Miss USA, but it's really sad to see the legacy of Miss USA going the direction that it is because, like Donnie Walker said, where's Miss USA? Poor thing is like not getting any help. So and it's hard when you're a national title holder and you're going away to represent your country and you don't have enough support. That's like really really tough to do on your own. But my hat goes off to Alma. She's doing the best that she can. And I don't know. It sounds like maybe Layla Rose will get her license revoked, or maybe someone else is just offering to pay more and we'll get the license that way. But it seems like there's something in the works. Something is gonna come of this, so we just have to wait and see. But I don't really think it's anything that the Miss Universe organization is gonna do. They don't care, clearly. So yeah. All right, guys, if there are no more questions from me, I am going to sign off for the night. I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. And until next time, I will see you. All right.